welcome to ListLab. Today we are counting down 10 mysterious ancient discoveries that some believe were hidden, discouraged, or quietly kept from view. Were these finds truly suppressed? Or are there more grounded reasons they were restricted, reburied, or debated? If you are new to the channel, then subscribe for more calm investigative histories, and let me know in the comments which discovery you think raises the biggest questions. Number 10. The stone they buried again. The Cochno Enigma. In western Bartonshire in Scotland, the Cochno Stone is a vast prehistoric rock panel carved with intricate cup and ring markings, first recorded in the 1800s. Its swirling patterns stretch across the rock in a way that feels deliberate and almost coded, inviting interpretation. In 1965, after documentation and study, the stone was deliberately reburied. That decision is what drives the modern suspicion that something significant was concealed. Some argue the carvings form a prehistoric star map or encode advanced astronomical knowledge that challenges accepted narratives of Neolithic society. Others suggest it points to a lost civilization whose understanding of the heavens has been minimized. The strongest grounded explanation is preservation, as the site sits close to housing and suffered from vandalism and graffiti. Cup and ring art is found widely across Neolithic Britain, and no verified astronomical alignment has been confirmed by peer-reviewed study. What remains uncertain is the original purpose of the carvings, because their meaning has not been definitively decoded. Number 9. The alien faces of Sanxingdui, Bronze Age outliers. In 1986, archaeologists in Sichuan province in China uncovered sacrificial pits filled with bronze masks and statues, unlike most early Chinese artifacts. The faces, with protruding eyes and sharp angular features, appeared so distinct that they seemed to challenge established historical expectations. For some observers, the unusual style suggested that the discovery was not fully integrated into mainstream narratives for years. Alternative theories claim the masks depict non-human beings or remnants of a forgotten advanced civilization. Others argue the site forces a rewriting of early Chinese origins that institutions were slow to accept. Archaeological evidence links Sanxingdui to the ancient Shu kingdom and demonstrates strong regional diversity within the Bronze Age. The metallurgical techniques align with known capabilities of the period, rather than unexplained technology. What remains debated is the precise symbolic meaning of the masks and why the artifacts were intentionally broken and buried. Number 8. The concrete that refuses to crack. Rome's forgotten formula. Ancient Roman structures continue to endure harsh environments, and their concrete often outlasts many modern materials. This resilience has led to the idea that the true Roman recipe was somehow lost or deliberately obscured. Some suggest modern industry suppresses knowledge of superior ancient chemistry to protect economic interests. The narrative of a forgotten formula implies that the ancient world mastered techniques beyond our own. Recent scientific research shows that lime clasts within Roman concrete can react with water and help seal cracks as they form. This self-healing behavior appears linked to mixing methods rather than mysterious ingredients. After the fall of Rome, construction traditions shifted, and durability was not always the primary goal. What remains under investigation is how consistently these methods were applied and how effectively they can be reproduced today. Number 7. The reptile gods of Ubaid, symbols, or something more. In Mesopotamia, archaeologists have uncovered 7,000-year-old clay figurines from the Ubaid period that display elongated heads and reptile-like features. Their unusual appearance immediately provokes speculation about what they represent. Some claim these figures depict literal reptilian beings or non-human rulers who influenced early civilization. The suppression narrative argues such imagery is rarely highlighted because it complicates familiar origin stories. These figurines are frequently referenced in ancient alien discussions as evidence of something beyond humanity. Archaeological interpretation places them within ritual and symbolic traditions common in prehistoric art. Stylized features may reflect masks, spiritual identity, or artistic convention, rather than biology. What remains uncertain is the precise meaning the makers intended, because no written explanation survives from that period. Number 6. The Forbidden Chambers of Saflieni, Malta's silent underground. Beneath the town of Paola in Malta lies the Hypogeum of Saflieni, a subterranean Neolithic complex dated to around 4000 BC. Its carved chambers descend through multiple levels, creating an environment that feels intentional and ceremonial. Public access is tightly restricted, and that limitation has encouraged claims that important areas are concealed. Some argue the structure functioned as an energy chamber designed for acoustic or spiritual effects. Others suggest hidden rooms exist but remain sealed from public knowledge. Official explanations emphasize conservation, as the microclimate of the site is delicate and easily disrupted. Acoustic studies confirm interesting resonance effects, but do not demonstrate advanced hidden technology. What remains debated is how intentionally sound and architectural design were combined by its builders. Number 5. Europe before Sumer, the Tartaria tablets debate. In 1961, 3 clay tablets bearing incised symbols were reported from the site of Tartaria in Romania. Some researchers place their context around 5300 BC, raising the possibility that they predate the earliest writing in Mesopotamia. This dating fuels the claim that European civilization developed writing earlier than traditionally accepted. Online narratives expand this into stories of an advanced Old Europe civilization or exaggerated Tartarian empires. The suppression angle suggests institutions would resist altering the established origin story of literacy. Scholars debate the discovery context and question whether the symbols represent writing at all. The markings may instead reflect ritual signs or ownership indicators. What remains uncertain is whether the tablets encode language, leaving the earliest writing question unresolved. Number 4. The Fire from the Sky at Abu Hureyra, echoes of 10,800 BC. At the site of Abu Hureyra in Syria, researchers have identified material showing evidence of extreme heat dating to around 10,800 BC. The presence of melt glass suggests exposure to temperatures higher than typical settlement fires. Supporters of the Younger Dryas impact hypothesis argue that a cosmic airburst or impact event triggered sudden environmental change. Some extend this theory into claims of a lost Ice Age civilization destroyed in a global catastrophe. The suppression narrative claims such evidence would force a dramatic rewrite of early human history. Critics note that the impact hypothesis remains debated and that replication of findings across sites is inconsistent. There is no confirmed evidence of an advanced civilization erased at that time. What remains uncertain is whether the melt layers reflect a regional event or part of a wider global phenomenon. Number 3. The faces that should not exist. The Olmec colossal heads. Along the Gulf Coast of Mexico, colossal basalt heads carved around 900 BC stand as monumental achievements of the Olmec civilization. Their scale and individuality demonstrate remarkable organization and artistic skill. In earlier scholarship, Mesoamerican societies were sometimes underestimated, which opened space for alternative explanations. Some fringe narratives claim the heads depict foreign visitors from across the ocean and suggest suppressed evidence of transoceanic contact. These claims often connect to broader diffusion theories lacking archaeological support. Excavation context shows the heads belong firmly within indigenous Olmec development. Quarrying and transport methods align with regional capabilities and social structure. What remains uncertain is the identity of the individuals portrayed and the specific symbolism of their headdresses. Number 2. The City Beneath the Earth, Derinkuyu Underground. In central Turkey, the underground city of Derinkuyu extends through multiple levels carved into soft volcanic rock. It was capable of sheltering thousands, complete with ventilation shafts and defensible entrances. The scale invites speculation about what danger required such an extensive refuge. Some propose it was protection from ancient nuclear warfare or a forgotten global catastrophe. Others connect it to myths of hidden subterranean civilizations. Archaeological interpretation links it to protection during invasions and periods of instability. The geology of Cappadocia makes excavation practical, and similar underground settlements exist in the region. What remains uncertain is the full construction timeline and the maximum population it once sustained. Number 1. The Hidden Void Beneath the Pyramids, Secrets of Giza. Beneath the Giza Plateau in Egypt, modern scanning technologies have detected subsurface anomalies and voids. Reports of unexplored spaces beneath or near the Great Pyramid reignite one of history's most persistent mysteries. The most famous alternative theory is the Hall of Records, a legendary archive said to contain lost knowledge of an advanced civilization. Some claim excavation is suppressed to prevent a revolutionary discovery. Geophysical surveys show that anomalies can represent natural cavities, structural voids, or ordinary architectural features. Excavation at Giza is tightly regulated to preserve fragile monuments and protect cultural heritage. No verified discovery of hidden archives or lost libraries has been confirmed. What remains uncertain is the precise nature of certain detected voids, which require careful study before firm conclusions can be drawn. These discoveries show how easily mystery grows when evidence is incomplete or access is restricted. Each case balances imagination with documented research. Which entry did you find most compelling? If you enjoyed this investigation, like the video, subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments.